It says I'm live. Okay, let me just adjust this a little bit. All right. I think I'm going to be off a little bit on this, but I'll try to keep it right. Happy New Year to everybody. I just wanted to get on here real fast and say that I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful new year, and great blessings are bestowed upon you and your family and your friends and all your associates. And I wanted to thank everybody for watching my YouTube videos. I want to thank you folks that follow me on Instagram, the folks that follow me on my Facebook page, and also on TikTok. I'm new on TikTok, just started doing that. And one thing I wanted to say was I've been working really hard to make sure I get videos up now every Monday at 7 a.m. I've been able to do that for the past 5 to 6 weeks. And I've got 2 right now that are in the can, ready to go up. So that gets me 3 weeks ahead. So I should be able to do that. Come see you in Australia. I would love to see you. I would love to see you. I never, it went by so fast, I couldn't tell who that was. But Chris and I are sitting here, and I just got off Instagram. We're just, sitting here. And, oh, the camera is over here. I'm looking at the wrong side of it. The messages are coming up on the left, and the camera lens is over on the right. That's why I'm looking over this way, and it looks so odd. But let's see if I can. Well, they all disappear. They fade away after a little bit. So hopefully everybody is having a wonderful time with their friends and family. I just saw somebody from from New Zealand, and there's Felipe there. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Dean Dunford, good to see you. Mark Brandt. Yeah, good to see you also. Yeah. And let's see. Happy New Year, Captain, from, it just flipped up. Steve Whitcomb's who that was. Oh, from Costa Rica. Hey, I've been to Costa Rica. We did a trip there to look. Actually, it was last spring, and we were looking at a Challenger 300. We didn't buy it, but we did go down there to look at it. My first time there, and only time there. Very interesting. I wish I could have spent more time there. But let me do this. If I can flip this camera here. Here we are. We're just sitting in our little living room here. Let's see if it flip. There we go. Yep. That's our Lowe's fireplace. We bought it for $500, and it had been dropped and cracked right down the center. But there's the Christmas tree there. You can see all our Christmas lights up there. They're still up. And here is Chris. And her Christmas present was that chair. She ordered it from Italy. And well, that was quite an experience getting that here. But she has got her chair, and it's her throne. Oh, Wahi likes the chair. Yeah. Oh, in Florida. I was in Florida just recently. And actually, for the first time I was in Florida, I guess Tampa, and ran across Steve Knievo there. He was coming in the FBO, and I was going out. We were both grabbing our passengers and running. But I was able to say hello. So I felt fortunate to be able to do that. Brazil, would love to go to Brazil. Naples, been to Naples. There's Mark. And go intercept a localizer or something. I've been doing that. Yeah, in fact, the video, they just went up. No, actually, that one was not. That was an RNF. Just put up a video yesterday, and that was the return from New Century. They're at Olathe, Kansas. Oh, from London. Hey, Steve, I've been to London twice. Love London. One of these days, I've got to get back there. Lots of places I got to go. Lots of places. Excuse me.
Somebody wants to see the fireplace again.
Oh, you want to see the fireplace again?
Mark Brandt does.
Okay, Mark. Here, let me flip it. It takes a moment to flip this thing. All right, it doesn't want to for some reason. There's the fire. Let's see if it works. Mark, I may not be doing that. There it is. There's the fireplace. It's electric. It's fake, but that's okay. Yeah, as our kids would say, we're bougie. All right, we're bougie.
We're bougie.
That's okay. That's okay. Because they were saying that because we were having frozen shrimp for dinner, having some wine and frozen shrimp. And one of those little summer sausage plates with sliced cheese on it. But it was good. It was good. I can't complain about that. Oh, hey, pushing 10 charters, man. Nassau. I was in Nassau. Wait, are you Nassau ATC? Because, man, I love you guys.
Douche fireplace.
You guys are great. Somebody says it's a douche fireplace. That's okay. I understand. It is. It is.
It's not douche, it's bougie.
Okay. But hey, man, from Nassau, I was there Saturday, and we dropped the people off, and we just hustled over to the airport and left out, and we head back in. I think it's Saturday, and pick them up and come back out. I wish I was going to spend more time there, but it looks like 3 weeks from tonight. Today, we're taking another route back. We might actually stay there for a little bit. Okay, let me get this stabilized here. Oh, Grand Junction. I've been to Grand Junction. Been many years since I've been there. I had a Citation 3 going into Eagle, and we had a control problem. This was probably 20-something years ago. We diverted into Grand Junction and had a hydraulic issue and had it worked on there. Yeah, I'd say control. It wasn't really a control problem. We didn't have any problem controlling it, but we did get some warnings and things like that and had to go over there. So
Mark Patero says in Brazil your channel is famous.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Mark. Hey, can you guys hear me okay? Because I'm just sitting on my couch here and holding this. This is my phone. You know, people ask me all the time, what do I make my videos with? Well, all the cockpit video is with my GoPros, and everything else is my phone. I just use my Samsung Galaxy. Walk around with my phone, hold it out in front of me, except for my arms are short, so it's more like this, you know, and people stare at me.
And
but
Michael Machos is desperate for you to say hi to his boys, Blake and Ben.
Hey, Blake and Ben, good to see you guys. I hope you guys, what?
Yeah, he wants you to say hi to them.
I just said hello, Blake and Ben. Wasn't that right? Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Hey, man, are you guys going to be pilots? Because, I mean, if you are, it's a fantastic job. It's a lot of fun. Very exciting, very rewarding, lots of experiences that are just wonderful. You know, I've had a great career, really enjoyed it, made lots of friends, memories I'll never forget. I have nothing but good things to say about it. And you guys need to get Flight Sim or something like that and fly it on your computer.
Blake and Ben are 8 and 3.
8 and 3. Okay, well, I was 8 and 3. I knew I wanted to be a pilot before I was 8. So, hey, I can relate to, you know, an 8-year-old wanting to be a pilot, watching flying videos. I think that's cool. I really do. Because when I was that age, you know, I was collecting anything that had pictures of airplanes on it. You know, articles in the newspaper, I'd cut them out and I put them in a scrapbook and did things like that. I would write airlines, actually write letters to different airlines and ask for pictures of their airplanes. And they would send me these pictures and I collected all this stuff. And you know what? I don't know whatever happened to my scrapbook. I mean, over the years, somehow, I guess it got lost.
It's probably in your mom's attic.
Yeah, it's probably my mom's attic. She's probably got it. Yeah, because she actually, about 2 years ago, gave me some papers she had in the attic of when I was a kid in school. And one of them, there was a question about what you wanted to be. And I said, a pilot. You know, I got to pull up that sometime. Piper Arrow. Okay, build time. That's a good way to do it. Yeah. Did I enjoy my stay in New Century? That's a good question. You know, we were there such a short time.
Where's that?
That's just south of Kansas City, Olathe,
Okay.
Kansas. We didn't get out. I mean, we went to the hotel. We had dinner, got up the next day. I got out, walked around the area, got some exercise. In fact, the video that will go up next Monday will actually be the return flight. Coming back from there, back to St. Louis is what it will be about. Yeah. So that's up there. And then the one after that will actually be a caravan trip that I did to DePage up there south of Chicago. And that one will be 2 weeks from now. See, I'm getting ahead now so that I can keep up a regular schedule. And one of the things I've been thinking about, and Chris and I were just sitting here talking about it, was I do these little live things on Instagram. And sometimes I do the live stuff on YouTube, but I'm not very good at promoting it ahead of time. So I'm thinking about possibly actually setting a defined schedule, like, I don't know, 7 p.m. every third Thursday or something like that, and doing a live YouTube broadcast then and answering questions. And one of the reasons I'm not answering a lot of questions, because normally I do it in front of my computer. I'm in front of my phone right now. So the text is coming up very fast on the side and very smaller. And she's actually telling me when she sees something that she thinks I should say something about. So, but if you guys are out tonight, be careful driving home. Definitely be careful. If you need to, let's fly. Hey, good to see you.
What's in the
Oh, there's
Amazon
somebody
box?
from Germany. Wow, cool. Simon Davy, Happy New Year's. Reading, England. Cool. Yeah, I'd love to go to Germany. My kids have been to Germany. I've never been to Germany. I've been to England. I think only one of our kids has been to England.
No, I think both of them went.
Really?
Matthew took a tour of Europe when he was stationed out in
Oh,
Germany.
okay. Well, our
Yeah.
youngest boy, we shipped him off, I think, at 14 to England.
You're so full of shit.
How old was he?
When he went to England?
No, David. David went to England.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did go on that.
Oh, see, now she
cruise
says,
with
no,
Student
that's
Leadership
true. Yeah.
University. I forgot about that.
No, we instead of sending him to summer camp, he found this student leadership organization, and they would do these tours through Europe or the Middle East, and the whole thing was centered on. It was basically a Christian business man's leadership training type of organization, and he was very interested in that, and we paid for it. And at 14, he left on an airliner and went to England, and then took a ferry over to France. And every place they went, they had actually famous speakers and politicians and people like that. And people would probably say, well, we were bad parents letting a kid that young go somewhere, but things happen. And this one child of ours, he was what he wanted to do. He wanted to be involved in this. And so then the next year he went on this Middle Eastern tour through the Mediterranean, but there was a problem with his airlines, and he showed up late and missed the boat, literally missed it. And his bags did not show up. He figured out himself how to get and catch the boat at another port. And then in Turkey, he bartered with some street vendor and bought clothes and everything he needed, bartered with him and got it. And it was a wonderful experience for him. And then he went back years later into the Middle East in the military. And they were, where did they go? Was it Greece? And they were escorting the people there. But I mean, both the kids ended up in the military, but that's another story. Late life career change to corporate aviation, man. Phenom 300. People ask me all the time about the Phenom 300. We've got a Phenom 100 in our hangar, but I have no experience in them at all. I just can't speak on them. I assume it's a good airplane. People seem to like them. Keep flying them. Yeah. So let's see who else is out here. I'm going to stop at 15 minutes because I'm spending the evening with my wife. Like I said, I just wanted to thank everybody that's been watching my videos. Excuse me. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all of you and the time that you spend watching these videos. Because, if it weren't for you guys watching, I wouldn't make as many of them, wouldn't spend as much time on it. But I do want to share the experience with other people, because I know there are other people out there that are interested in this type of thing, because it's an unusual job. It's very different, and there's no way you would know what it was like unless you knew somebody that actually did it or made videos of this and took you along. And I just think it's very important to share that with you guys, and I appreciate you watching. Let's see, Brian Allison, Phoenix. Oh, I've got relatives in Phoenix. Good cup of joe. I'm a coffee drinker. I love coffee. Gotta have my coffee. I try to cut back every now and then, but I gotta have my coffee. Oh, there's Mike Moore from Florida. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. Corey G, Cap 45, starting my commercial. Oh, well, you're welcome. Glad to help. Absolutely. See, I started late also. I was actually was managing a store in a mall and ended up having the most profitable store out of 300 and something stores in the company, and became an area manager, and in the process got a Christmas gift of a flying lesson through my in-laws, and absolutely loved it. And I quit my job and ran off to be a pilot. Fortunately, my wife and kids came along. So here we are today. Yeah. Oh, Happy New Year, Dan, Brad, Corey. Good to see all you guys. Squawk Code, how old were you? How old was I? Was I 30?
Oh man,
That's
don't
a
know. I
tough
don't
question. It's been a long
remember.
time now.
Let me think.
Uh,
It was about 1988, and you were born in 57.
yes, yes.
31?
31. She says 30. I was 31. And then for 4 years, that when I got all my ratings, there wasn't a depression, but there was a recession. None of the airlines were hiring, none of the regionals. And I ended up being a flight instructor, sometimes charter pilot for 4 years before the hiring picked up. So it was actually a really bad time to go into it, but we made it through it, and it was worth it, in my opinion. Now she may say something different, but I she's over there laughing. Yeah, yeah. It's she's not flipping me the bird, so that's good.
No,
That's
I'm
good. No, no. Yeah. So you started at 37, but you're not alone. I wish I could remember his name. I met a guy in Las Vegas. I was coming out of Atlantic FBO there. We were leaving. He was coming in. He recognized me and stopped me. And he was in his early 50s. And he told me that he had dropped out of aviation for many, many years, had gotten his private. And because of the videos that I'd put up, he decided to go back and get all his certificates. And he had just gotten employed about 4 months earlier flying a Citation and was loving it. And he said, man, I appreciate the videos. Thank you. That made me feel good. It made it all worth it, to hear that. Hopefully I'm not jiggling around too much. Okay, so I told my wife 15 minutes. I've already gone 17. Love you guys. Be safe tonight. I hope you all have a wonderful new year, and I'll see you next time. Let me terminate this. There we go.